On today's video, we are gonna do something super fun. I wanted to test two balls head to head, and we're gonna do it in a fun way. I'm gonna play a scramble with both balls. I'll talk about the rules here in just a second, but let me introduce the contenders. In this corner, we've got what today's golfer voted to be the #1 ball in its robotic testing, the Chrome Tour X from Callaway. This ball cost me $54.99 a dozen at the PGA Tour Superstore, and I hope it's worth every penny. In this corner, we've got the Legato LTX 3085. It's the ball that I have been playing here this year for about the last 9 months, so there is some familiarity. The price, though, quite a bit better. The regular MSRP, $29.99, and you can often find it on sale for as low as $19.99 like we saw on Prime Day. What a deal that was. We're gonna play a scramble here today with both balls, so I'm gonna take a shot from each position with both balls, and based on which shot we choose for our next shot, we will award 1 point to that ball. When it comes to putting, we will always putt with the ball that landed closest on the green, and tap-ins will not count towards scoring. We're gonna see which ball comes down on top. I'm gonna do my best to go low here. I'm gonna set a target of -5. We're gonna see if we can go 5 under here today and play some good golf. Let's get to work. All right, first hole here is a par 5. Now, I've got my Garmin G80 in hand, which is gonna give us some launch data as well as accurate GPS distances here. So we'll know if we're doing it apples to apples. We'll see which is the actual better ball. First up here is gonna be the Legato ball. I tugged that just a little bit. And it's gonna bounce there into the rough. Clubhead speed was 104, ball speed 147, smash 142, estimated carry 236. Next up is the Callaway Chrome Tour X. First shot with this ball. Oh, felt good coming off the club face, I will say. Both of them feel great, really. Clubhead speed was 101, ball speed 145, smash 144, and estimated carry 232. Let's go find them. All right, so here is the Legato. We didn't get a whole lot of rollout on here in the rough, actually in the hard pan. 226 is the number. I could probably hit that shot, but I think the Chrome Tour is gonna be better here. So that's the ball we're gonna go with. Let's go see where that one finished. Here we are, and a tough lie over here is the Chrome Tour X at 246. We definitely got more distance there with the Chrome Tour X. It was a better strike, a little bit more center of the club face. It's a good feeling ball, and a very straight ball as well, at least on that first shot. I was hoping to get a little bit more draw. It didn't necessarily happen, but either way, I think this is the better ball. So Chrome Tour X takes the first shot. So we're still a good ways out here, and just gonna lay this one into position. We're not gonna be able to get to the green. We're gonna test a little bit of workability here because I do need to shape this shot a bit. Need to turn it over a little left to right. So first ball up here is gonna be Chrome Tour X. We're back into the fairway. I don't think it's gonna be a very long way, honestly, because I did hit that a little toe side. Next ball up here is going to be the Legato. Much higher in the air for sure, and that is taking the corner a little better as well. Let's go find him. So on the little bit of a mishit there, the Chrome Tour X did feel a little bit firmer than it did there with the driver, and Callaway says this is a medium to high compression, so I definitely felt it there for the first time. We'll continue to monitor that as we go. The Legato overall has been a very compressed feeling ball to me. It's really kind of like the Goldilocks, not too firm, not too compressed feeling. It's 85 compression, so it just feels right to me. But you know, I have been playing this one for quite a bit right now. Let's check out where these two balls finished. Here is the Callaway. It picked up a little bit of mud along the way, and way up there is our Legato. So Legato is definitely going to be the shot here. We're going to a little wedge shot. We're gonna be able to test stopping power, obviously trajectory control. See if we can stick one tight. Legato is gonna be up first. All right, cleaning the mud off of both of these balls here. You get to do that when you're playing a scramble. It's 73 yards. I'll be hitting a 58-degree wedge here. Little advantage to the Chrome because I'm gonna be able to see exactly where that one finishes. Sometimes it's good to be the second ball, and I think this is one of those times. It'll also happen when we're putting. Now remember, the first putt will count, tap-ins will not count here for our scoring. I would say that was a good shot distance-wise. I did push it off to the right just a little bit, and we can get inside that, I think. Chrome Tour up next. Yeah, that's a little bit more towards the pin, and I think that's going to be the closer shot. Again, both balls felt really good. When you hit it in the middle, the Chrome Tour X has a really nice compressed feel, just like the Legato. And trajectory control, I was able to do it with both of those. Two great shots, I'd take either one of them, but I think Chrome Tour X takes this. I mean, both of these we hit dead on the distance, but that is the Legato on the right there, Callaway here. Callaway takes this one. We're gonna have our first birdie putt of the day. It's gonna be about, a little under 10 feet going uphill. I think it's makeable. Now, the other thing we're always gonna be doing is giving the first putt to the ball that got us there. So in this case, it's going to be the Callaway. We'll mark this one, and it's gonna have the first chance to go in. Could be good, could be bad. On the longer putts, I think it's gonna be better to go second. First putts that are a little shorter like this one, 8, 9 feet, I think it's gonna be better to be first. First chance to go in at least. Oh! I just didn't quite give that one enough. So maybe there is an advantage to going second here. Legato up next. And we got it, we got our birdie there. So 2 strokes for the Legato, 2 for the Callaway. It's anyone's match heading to the second hole. Now, I don't give a ton of credence to putting, making a big deal when it comes to a ball. Maybe it's because I'm generally playing a tour style ball and they all putt fairly well, but I'm open to the possibility. In this case, I don't feel a difference there. I just knew I had to hit the Legato a little harder after seeing that first putt. These greens are a little slow today. Now, one thing I will say when it comes to putting with these two balls is I actually like this bold track that you see here on the Legato. The Chrome Tour X has that writing there, and it has a couple of triangles to each side, but I think lining up the ball with that bold track really helps me out. So again, feel of this ball, not much difference at all, if any, but in terms of alignment of these balls, I got to give it to the Legato. We'll continue to monitor that. I'll let you know if I see anything different in the putting, but so far, 2 very good balls, and it makes sense, we're 2-2. Second hole here is a little short par 4. This could be another birdie. Back-to-back birdies would be pretty sweet. First one we're gonna tee off with is the Chrome Tour X. This hole dog legs left a little bit. The perfect line is probably right over this little pine tree, or just to the right of it with a draw, which is what I'm going for here. Oh, it seemed to really just explode off the face. The problem is I did see a little piece of the tree kind of come down, so we may have clipped a tree there, and that would be a darn shame because that was a good shot. Clubhead speed was 103, ball speed 148, smash 144, estimated carry 238. Legato up next. That also seemed to just explode off the face. Much straighter line there. In fact, we may be in the rough because we kind of blew this dog leg, I believe. Clubhead speed 103, ball speed 145, smash 141, estimated carry 230. So just by like launch data, the Chrome Tour X looked better there. Yeah, we may have just clipped this branch. We're gonna find out where that one finished. Looking like we got through here though. I'm sure it lost a little bit of distance, but this is really position A over here. I thought I hit it a little further than that, but you can see this fairway probably hasn't been mowed in 3 days. We've had so much rain. 243 is the number there with the Callaway. Let's go check out where the Legato finished. This one actually went further. Again, probably didn't clip the tree, but 250 here with the Legato. That's the shot we're left with out of the rough. So in that particular case, even though it was a little shorter here with the Chrome Tour X, I think it's the better ball to play. So by the rules of how we're going here today, Chrome Tour X it is. One thing I do want to talk about here is I was looking the ball over just to see if there was any marks on it. The big difference between these two balls is if you mark one up and have to take it on a play, with the Callaway, you're taking a $5 bath, whereas with the Legato, you're taking about a $2 bath. That's a big difference to me. As it stands, the Callaway is actually still in pretty good shape. I didn't see any real marks on it, but that's something to think about. You put one in the water, do you mark it up, hit a cart path, that sort of thing? It's a lot more of an expensive mistake. Callaway up here first. We have 78 yards. I think it's the same exact distance we had the first hole. Let's see if we can get that next birdie. That's just a little right of target, and that one came up just a little short, so I need to give it a little more. Again, that's the advantage of going second here. A little higher, still may not get there either, but I do think it's actually inside the first one. I wish I would have done better both times, but either way the Legato takes it, we're still tied here. 3-3. All right, Wade hit the best shot here. Unfortunately, he's not part of our scramble. Here are my two balls. Legato is this one here on the fringe. That's gonna be the ball we take. Pretty close either way, but Legato takes it. It's uphill all the way. It looks like it's breaking a little right to left. Ooh, I hit that a little too firm maybe. It's a gimme for sure, but I think we can do better here with the Chrome Tour X. Come on. Yes, okay. Tap-ins don't count, so by the rules here, Chrome Tour X takes the lead by 1, 4-3, and we are headed to number 3. So we have a tough stretch of holes here coming up, 3, 4, and 5. I always just like to say, if I'm playing normally one ball, I'd like to get out even par would be a huge win, but maybe we can go a little lower now. All right, score 4-3 here. Legato is gonna be the first one up on this shot. Very narrow area here. We've got water right, we've got a bunch of cypress trees left, and it really narrows out the further you go. Oh, that felt great. Oh man, just a little draw on it. It's long. Again, it could be deep to the rough just because this is a dogleg right. I ran out of room there. Club head speed was 104, ball speed 149, smash 142, estimated carry 241. Chrome Tour X up next. Oh, another good one. This is going to be interesting to see where these two finish. The Chrome Tour X is going to be a little right of the first one, so again, it may find the fairway. Club head speed was the same there, 104, ball speed 149, smash 143, estimated carry 240. So going off the launch monitor, two extremely close shots, but we'll see where they finished in real life. One thing I'll say about this Chrome Tour X hitting drives here today, as well as having tested this ball earlier this week, is it's a very, very straight ball off the tee box. I don't get a whole ton of workability, and that's a good thing when you're trying to hit fairways. Now again, we'll continue to test workability with irons, but on the box, supposedly this is a very workable ball. And if you're a tour player, you're gonna want workability, or a better player, of course, a lower handicapper, wants to be able to shape their shots and move it right and left and right, keep it under the wind, that sort of thing. So we'll continue to test, but so far I find this to be a very, very straight ball. In terms of like peak height there, exactly the same. Those shots look so similar other than the fact that the Legato is just a couple degrees left of where that Chrome Tour X was headed. Well, both of these are gonna be very good drives. The Legato, like I said, was on a tougher line here, just a more straight line, really, a little left of where we finished with the Chrome Tour X, and 266 is the number there. Now, I'd have a pretty good shot here, but I am in the rough. Over here is going to be the Chrome Tour X. And let's check the distance over here. It looks like it's gonna be almost exactly the same, just like the launch monitor told us. Yeah, 265, so actually a yard less. Probably would have had a little bit more roll if it didn't hit into the rough over there. So the Legato seeming like it could be at least on par, if not maybe the better distance ball, but we got to get a more apples to apples comparison. Hopefully we can do that in the next couple holes where we hit the fairway twice. And the Callaway is in the lead right now, 5-3 in our scramble. 50-degree wedge in hand. We need a birdie. A little right of the pin. And it looks to be about pin high. I think we can do better here. Legato up next. Huh, that one's a little left of the flag stick. And again, probably about the same distance. We may have to step this one off. Tell you what, again, both of those shots very good for distance control. We're coming at the flag here from the side, and these are basically in line. They're within a yard of each other distance-wise, I would say. I think the Callaway is going to be a little closer, though, over there on the right-hand side than the Legato. So by the rules that we set out here in the beginning, they're favoring the Callaway right now, but that can switch, of course, here as we go on. Either way, I think both these balls, in my opinion, are performing pretty much equally. All right, Chrome Tour X up first. This is going to be right to left. Fairly flat putt, maybe slightly uphill. That's a good putt. Get in there. Yes! Woo! We're 2 under. I'm gonna putt the Legato, see if we can just match that, just to give it a chance. Hit that a little harder. So we are -2, and again, by the rules of this scramble, there's a commanding lead right now for the Chrome Tour X, 7-3, headed to a very tight, very, very tight par 4, fourth hole. I'm gonna go less than driver. I'm gonna go 5 wood. First up is gonna be the Chrome Tour X, coming off a beautiful birdie putt. I should play a scramble with myself more often. I'd feel better about myself. So, you ever play golf and like you hit a bad shot and the second one's a good one? It's always like the second guy always comes to play for some reason. All right, now with this one, I am gonna try to, again, play a little bit of a fade. I'm gonna aim it right at these 2 palm trees and hopefully it cuts back. I aimed it right at the palm trees and guess what? That's headed right at the palm trees. Very little cut here. Oh, and I heard it hit. Very straight ball, this Chrome Tour X. I'm not getting a ton of workability like they're saying on the box, I'll be quite honest. If we want to look at launch data, club head speed was 96, ball speed 134, smash 140, and estimated carry 204 here. Again, this is 5 wood. I'm gonna aim in the same direction with the Legato here. And again, fairly straight, but maybe just a little bit more left to right movement, and that's definitely gonna be the ball we take. Club head speed was 95, ball speed 129, smash 135, estimated carry 191. Here's our Legato. It's in a good position. It is in the rough, but again, being a scramble, we'll be able to place that ball in a little better lie. Now, I hit up in this palm tree in this crap here with the Chrome Tour X, and I think this ball may have just been swallowed up. It happens sometimes up in these palm trees, they just get taken. And there's too many snakes and everything else out here in Florida for me to take too good of a look. Surveying this area, that one's gone. And that goes to my point of if I lose a Legato, it does not hurt the pocket like one of these Chrome Tour X's. Legato it is, we're back to 7-4 here. I've got 152 to a front pin. I'd like to be a little longer if possible, so I've got my 160 club here in hand. This is gonna be 8 iron. Legato up first. Oh, it's on a really good line. Just slightly right of target. You might have heard Wade say, wow, because that was a great shot. Chrome Tour up next. This is a shiny white new one. Another $5 in play here. Oh, another good one. Wow, a little higher trajectory it seemed like there. And woof, it finished a little longer too. The Legato's gonna take that one. May have caught a bit of a flyer there, I don't know, but there was a little extra pop in the Chrome Tour X. But distance-wise, Legato wins, we're 7-5. Yeah, in fact, I think the Chrome Tour X may have actually run off the green here. Yep, it did. We're off the green here. Again, could have been a bit of a flyer there maybe. Either way, we got a chance here with the Legato to get to the 3 under mark. This is a really good putt. All right, Legato up first here. And will it do what the Chrome Tour just did? Yes. All right, 7-6, so that's fair. I'm glad when putts drop like that, and I am glad that we are -3. We're headed to our first par 3 here, first chance for that ace, 7-6. We've got a hole playing about 180. It's 167, but there's a lot of wind up there. And I just saw my friend's ball come up a little short, so I'm taking an extra club. I'm going 6 iron here. Legato up first. Man, it's very high. Looking a little right of the green and just a touch short, it looks like. There is so much wind up there. I know I gotta swing it a little harder. Callaway has a bit of an advantage knowing that. Here it is. Still a little right of target with that one. In terms of like peak height, probably again, very similar, and also came up just a touch short, but it may be a little closer. All right, surveying what we've got here, we've got a Legato that is pin high over there in the second cut, and we've got here the Callaway, which came up probably 10 yards short, but maybe the better shot. This is one of those where when you're playing a scramble, you gotta look them both over and just see, what do you think you got a better chance of making? They're equidistant, I'd say, to the hole. But I think we've got a better lie over there, basically being in like fairway height grass over there. But this one is maybe the better shot overall. It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna take the Callaway here. All right, this is the first chance we're gonna be chipping with these balls to get a little feel for them. Now, on this one, I wanted to land and go forward a little bit. We'll see if they have any checkup on them. Callaway up first. Oh, it did check pretty good. Need to go a little bit stronger here. Legato up second. almost jarred it. Well, the Legato is going to take that one. This tap in is not going to count for our scoring, but it is a par for us. And we're headed to, at least what's on the scorecard, the hardest hole on this course. And I think the biggest takeaway that I'm getting right now is that a lot of times it could have been 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, and what we had to choose from. But one, of course, is a much more affordable ball, and that may be all of the difference. All right, dog leg left. We can't go too far left because there is water that comes into play, and I've been in that plenty of times over the years. Chrome Tour X is up first. Again, it has a slight advantage here, 8-7. It's drawn pretty darn good. I don't think it's hopefully gonna be in the water, but I took a big cut at that one. 106 club head speed, ball speed 151, smash 142, estimated carry 246. I assume that's gonna be in the left rough though. I don't think that's gonna be on the fairway. We'll find out. Legato up next. That one definitely will find the fairway. That's on a really good line. Club head speed was down a little bit there though, 102, ball speed 147, smash 143, estimated carry 235. Let's go find out where they finished. All right, I've got the ball here in the rough, buried. What do we got here? That is the Callaway at 244. Again, not much rollout in the rough. It's so darn thick. Over here is going to be our Legato, and it's going to be the ball that we play, even though it is a little shorter. So just like the third hole, I think we're going to take the one here in the fairway, 241, and we're going to have that look at the green. That also means that we are tied up here 8-8 between these two balls. And honestly, I think that's the way it should be because they're performing, to me, equally. So the Legato is going to be the first shot here. I've got pitching wedge in hand. Good strike. It's left of the target there. Distance looks great. Looks like it stopped on a dime, which is another thing I really do like about these Legato balls. Callaway next here. See if we can improve on that. Oh, it's on an even better line. It's really all over it. And again, that one stopped on a dime. Two great shots. That's what you like to see. Let's see which one's closer. As you can see, two pretty identical shots here. Let's check the pitch marks. Here's the pitch mark there with the Callaway, and with the pitching wedge, you don't expect a whole lot of rollout out of the fairway. Less than a foot there, I'd say about 9 inches. And over here's the Legato. It's just a little further out there than the Callaway, but about equidistance in terms of how far we hit that one. So we're gonna take the Callaway here. We're back to 9-8 in the Callaway's favor, and Callaway is going to be putting first. Now, I would have thought today it would have been a disadvantage to go first, but we've seen the putts dropping, but the good thing is they dropped in the equal amount, so I think it has evened out that way. This one's uphill, little right to left, about 20 feet. Okay, I think we can improve on that one. Legato up next. Again, in terms of putting feel, pretty similar. And actually we didn't improve on that one really too much, if anything. And if I'm gonna measure these out here, they're actually equidistant. So no point awarded to either ball. That's a par. We're moving on to 7. All right, straight away par 4 here. First ball up this time is going to be the Legato. I'd love to get 2 really good ones in the fairway so we can get that apples to apples I've been looking for. There's one, that was just tagged. Club head speed 106, ball speed 150, smash 141, estimated carry 243. Next up is going to be the Chrome Tour X. And that one was 2. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna have a very good comparison there. Both club head speeds 106, ball speed was 150 there, smash 141, estimated carry 244. So both had the same club head speed, both are gonna be in the fairway. Let's see where these balls finished. One interesting observation, I think, is that the Chrome Tour ball just sounds slightly louder at impact. It's kind of weird. But in terms of feel, it feels so similar. I think if you would blindfold me, I honestly would not be able to tell you which ball was which based on purely contact. But maybe audibly, the Chrome Tour X, I could pretty much figure that one out. It's just a little louder, strangely enough. Well, here we go. Here are both balls. Here's one in the fairway, one just off the fairway, but a little bit longer there. 242, which one is this one? This is the Callaway which means the Legato is gonna have it. We were into the wind here just a tad, which is why we're not seeing huge distance numbers. The 248 is definitely the better shot here and probably slightly the better angle as well. We're gonna go ahead and take the Legato, which means we are tied up at 9-9. That was surprising. I would have thought the Chrome Tour would have had it because I think it had that 0.1 extra smash factor. Maybe we got just a little more rollout out of the Legato. Whatever the case may be, I would take either of those drives in a scramble. I'm gonna go Legato here first. That's a good one. Probably backed up. There was a lot of spin on that ball, but there's room for improvement, I would say here. Chrome Tour X next. It's turning back in. I think it's gonna be a little tighter if the distance is right. And again, nice check there. I did adjust direction and that's about the only difference there. Otherwise, they came off the club face feeling pretty much the same. And results-wise, in terms of distance, I think they're gonna be pretty darn close as well. So again, very similar, basically equidistant here, but the Callaway was on a little better angle. That's the one we're gonna take, and it takes the lead 10-9. Stopping power of both these balls, fantastic. Here's where my Legato hit and actually came back there. Here with the Callaway, we actually bounced a little bit forward, about 18 inches. Still, may have been just the difference in the strike, to be quite honest with you, but the Legato did have just a little bit more spin there. All right, so Callaway will be putting first. We're heading uphill. It's gonna be a little left to right. Ooh. Good putt. Yes, sir. That is 4 under. That is another point there for the Legato. And again, that's the advantage of the rules we set, but either way, both of these balls honestly putt great. So we got the short par 3 here. We are tied at 10-10. 115 is the number, so a short little hole here for us. I'm gonna go pitching wedge because we are into the wind. I need to hit a little bit more club, it looks like. And the Callaway is gonna be up first. Oh, it's a good strike. Felt great, hit coming off the club face, just a little right of the pin, drawn in. That's in good shape. Can we do better here with the Legato? I think that's a little more right of target. Again, great feeling strike. And I bet they're gonna be about equidistant in terms of where they finished, but I think the Callaway is gonna be inside. Look at these 2 shots, both fantastic. And we're gonna have a chance here to hit our number of -5. Callaway is gonna be the first one up to putt here. I would take either of these though. All right, makeable putt here, uphill, right to left. It's the putt that you really like to have as a righty. So this could be advantage Chrome if this goes in. Oh, jeez. I thought we had it there. Legato's gonna have a chance to win it though and get this thing back tied up. I want this birdie either way. Yes, sir. We've got a tie match. We're headed to our last hole, and I think it's as it should be. Both of these balls, so premium, so good. And for me, I'm pumped because I am now 5 under, and we've got a chance to go 6. Final hole here. Callaway is up first. Again, a little wind in our face here, but hopefully we can get 2 good drives out there. Yeah, it's dead into the wind. Again, I expected just a little more draw, and this ball is just a very straight ball, especially off the tee. Club head speed 104, ball speed 150, smash 144, estimated carry 244. Probably gonna be in the rough. I'll be honest with you, it's late here in the day, and I kind of lost where that ball went. I think it's in the fairway, but club head speed 102, ball speed 146, smash 142, estimated carry 233. Well, here is the Legato buried. In fact, it's plugged, and we are at 216. The other one, not a whole lot better. You can see how much rain is on this course. And we're in the bunker up here with the Callaway, but that's gonna be the ball. So the Callaway is gonna take the lead here, and we're gonna be hitting out of the bunker. In case you're wondering, 238 is where this one ended up. So definitely flew a little better, but it was a better strike as well. Callaway is gonna be the first ball up. I am gonna move it here just out of the water. And I've got 7-iron in hand. Again, we're just advancing this to get us into position for the third shot, but let's see if we can really place this one. So you know where I'm headed. I'm headed kind of over this white sign. I think would be a really good angle, just a little right of that white sign there on the right-hand side. Almost hit the white sign there. I did catch that one very fat. So let's see if we do better here with the Legato. Much better strike there. That means we're tied, and that means we're headed to the final shot for the glory here. Legato is gonna be first, which is gonna give the advantage to the Callaway. Let's see who comes out on top. Either way, both of these balls I would game in a heartbeat. I really love the feel of both of these balls. I really love the accuracy of both. I think we've hit great shots with both. I think if I'm being honest with myself, the only difference here today was the swings, the contact. And if I was able to make an adjustment, oftentimes the second shot was a little better, that sort of thing. Both of these balls are absolutely fantastic. The one huge advantage to me of the Legato though is just the price. I think it competes with any of the tour balls out there. I just think you can get it for half the price. It's a win. We've got 98 yards into this wind. I think it's the 50-degree wedge. Legato is gonna be up first. Island green, very soggy land here, so I've got to hit down onto it. Ooh, if it's the club, it's all over it. Yes. It's gonna be tough, to be quite honest, to get inside of that one. Oh, I tugged it. I tugged that one. It's on the green, but it's outside of it. Legato takes the lead here with one putt to finish it off. Oh boy. This is gonna go in. We are going to -6 one way or the other. It's just which ball is gonna get us in the hole. We've got a little 3-footer here. Again, the Chrome in terms of a shot was just about the same there as the Legato. The only difference was direction was a little better there. I tugged this one. Good checkup, good distance control. Again, fantastic ball. This is gonna be a putt to win it for the Legato. Oh! Oh! I did not think I was gonna have to re-putt that one. Wow, that don't happen too often. Chrome Tour takes it. What a day, what an experience. That's -6. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I missed that putt because these balls did deserve to be tied. They're both two fantastic balls. And like I said, I think I'd be proud to game either of these two balls, but for the price, I personally will take the Legato. I'd love to know down in the comments, what do you think? Which one would go in your bag? Have you played either of these balls? Have you played both of them? I wanna know. Let me know down in the comments. Here's another review of the Legato going head-to-head up against a Pro V1. Check this video out, and I'll catch you back here next time on another edition of Let's Play Through.